Woo! She said she in fight mode. What's goody, everybody? This is your boy Danli Divine. Oh, my big old hands. I unplugged my mic. Ugh, ugh. Hold on. Give me two fingers up if you can still hear me. Oh, so you can't hear me?
I hear you. I'm sorry. I
Oh.
was reading something.
Oh, I said give me two fingers if you can still hear me. Anywho, back to my annoying little intro. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Danli Divine. Back at it once again. I am here with the one and only Miss Eudith, busybody. And this is another episode of Divine Time. Talks that need to be had. So as I was stating to Miss Eudith, my madre, I just did a recording watching a video about rants that everything is different. And in that, they were talking about how a lot of things don't feel real anymore. How it seems like friends aren't friends, family aren't family, trust
Mm.
isn't trust. Love doesn't seem to be like love, how everything was back in the day, even to the point where TV shows these days don't even feel the same. Everything has been watered down, and there's no life lessons in anything that you're watching, anything that you're listening to. A lot of it is just fluff. And then people are going through their day-to-day lives, and it doesn't seem like many people have a spark anymore. It's like they're just moving, going through the motions.
Mm.
I had a lot of words to say on that stuff. I was giving my honest, unbiased opinion, and ooh, what how you feel about that, Miss Judith? How you feel about that? I heard you going,
Oh,
so put it on me.
as I was telling you before, I was in a with, I'm in one of the moods today. But it's no, just I just got in that mood. I got a hold of some information, and I haven't done my research to find out the legitimacy of this this information, legality. I always look into stuff and see, let me look and see what the masses are saying, the truths, the false, what am I missing, what I need to add, and all this good
Can I
stuff before I
interrupt you
make
real
it.
quick?
Why?
I was just wanting to say, you want to move back a little bit, make your head look big right there.
Do this.
All right, go ahead, continue.
You on that shit.
I'm on life. I mean, shoot.
Okay. All right. So, that's just where I am. And
Mm.
um I know we were supposed to be talking about something, but now we're talking about things don't seem real. No, things don't seem real to those that no, things don't seem real.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that I see and hear, it just don't make no darn sense. I don't know. I don't know how people can believe it, how
Mm.
people are living it, achieving it. But I do know that the focus is wrong. Our focus is wrong. What we need to be focused on, we're not focused on. And I just had this conversation with Eric. What we need to be focused on right now, we're not focused on. It's like all this stuff is being thrown out there at us, and they know that you're gonna grab this, you're gonna grab
Yeah.
this, you're gonna grab that, and you're gonna forget about this one over here, which is
Yeah.
your grandson, your husband, your wife, your schoolwork, or whatever it is that you're supposed to be working on.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna make things real.
A lot of
You're not doing
distractions.
that. You grabbing them, you pulling them down left and right. You just pulling them
Mm-hmm.
down. You're just pulling them down, but you're
Yeah.
not pulling down the right thing. What we need to focus on right now, and I was just telling Eric, is what matters. What matters?
Hey, everything comes in divine time. Well, I know the original topic we had was emotional intelligence, but I guess this was just I'm the web spinner. Things come to me and it falls right in line on whatever's going on at the time. So it all comes in divine
And you
time.
know what? And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. We lost focus,
We have.
and because what is it? Lack of knowledge, and the people will perish. We're working
Mm.
on it.
Yeah.
We own it. Let me back my big head up. We own it.
Nah, and true talk no lie. I love how you said that the lack of knowledge, and we're at a
Mm.
point to where people believe anything that they see or anything that is told to them. People don't go and read, and even if you do read, it's places that are not credible sources.
What's your source? What's your source?
Now,
And what measure are you using to go back and validate this stuff?
mhm,
And I know you always I'm telling you something. I trust in God's word. And some of the stuff that's happening is in his word. Everything that's
facts.
happening is in his word.
Basic
Now
instructions before
listen,
leaving Earth.
if you bringing all of this stuff down from here, there, and everywhere, and these folk don't know what in the heck they talking about, they just feeding what you want. But what you need is that word. So you can validate what's going on. You know, I was finding myself getting spun out over I don't even know what to call that man. I don't know if I need to call him orange man. I don't know if I need to call him crazy man. But I was finding myself
I
getting
know,
spun out over that.
yeah, the corn husk, yeah.
And then I left it alone because you know what? I was wasting I was wasting good time on bad juju.
You were doing exactly what they want us to do. Get upset
Exactly.
because ultimately, we've talked about energy vampires before.
Yes, we
And that's
have.
all it is. They're feeding off that energy. They're feeding off that energy. Don't give them the energy. Cut it off at the source.
And you know what, baby?
Hey, baby.
The energy that we giving that unnecessary stuff
We need to
is
transmute it
taken
to something
away.
positive.
You know what? Okay, so I was looking at this video and it made a lot of sense.
Hmm.
Now, you know, I don't listen to a lot of mess, but it made a lot of sense. It made me think. Oh, boy was talking about, when you over there bombing this and bombing that and doing this and doing that. How
Hmm.
do I make money out of all of this? Because you got a certain, that's what they doing. They're making money off of all of this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if you bombing something, now use your military mind. You need ammo. You see, these are the things that I need to be investing in. Y'all gonna need tanks. So I need to be investing in those kind of things.
Food
Aircraft and
rations for
I
if
need
you're
to
going
be,
to have
yeah. So
individuals,
who's
troops on the
who's the one
ground.
that makes this food? This is what we need to be investing in.
Yep.
Instead of sitting there listening, fussing, and fighting with our humanoids. You're bringing in a division when really, well, you need to be on a united front. It's not about party, it's about people. Because when it all go down, guess what? It's going to be people. It's not
Yeah.
going to be the Republican Party or the
It's not.
Democratic Party. It's going to be the people. We the
We the
people
people for the
of
people.
the That's what's
Eagle.
going to happen.
It's supposed to
We
be
the people of
United
the
States, and we are right now a divided states.
divided nation. And it says indivisible,
Yep.
indivisible. With
Yep.
liberty and justice, we ain't
For
got no
all.
liberty,
We
ain't
ain't
no
got
justice for none.
exactly. Only thing we
Because
got right now is all of them out in the street shaking their ass,
that's, I wouldn't go there, but anywho. But God, you know
showing
what? You
showing they backside.
keep it real. But then if you take it back to the word,
Hmm.
take it back to the word. Where's the peace in all of this? Really, are you at peace? Maybe that's what, and I'm not saying you, but you
Yeah,
mentioned, things don't seem real. Are you at peace?
I am.
If it don't seem real, you're not at peace. Where's your internal joy? You can see if you're focused on God, if you focus on God, you won't be able with your spiritual eyes to see through all of this mess.
Hmm.
You see what's going on, and then you react accordingly. Say, it don't look real. I mean, a lot of these pictures and stuff that I see out there.
Probably AI.
And
Don't
look
bother
now,
me.
took a
I'm like,
picture of one of the grandkids and turned him into a teenager to
you
see
did?
what he was going. Yeah, see what he
Why
gonna
you
look
do that?
like.
Why you do
I did
that?
because I wanted to see.
Why
But
you
listen,
do that? Why you do
I want, but
that?
you know what? Now you talk about why I do it. Guess what? Somebody else is doing it too.
Most
So
likely, I'm sure there's individuals that probably took photos of me to try to make it seem like I'm doing something I ain't doing.
and you don't know what's real and you don't know what's fake.
Hmm.
You don't know. Only the person knows. But why am I gonna get tripped out over that? Am I gonna use that for my daily activities? No, I'm not.
No, better
No, I'm
not.
not. Am I gonna take my photo and turn it into a smooth face, younger looking, glamour? No, I
Girl, shut your mouth.
don't. I know. I know, but that's what and you talking about stuff that don't seem real. We are becoming unreal. We don't love ourselves.
Yep.
You know, um,
We're also have unrealistic expectations on a lot of things too. And I mean, that right there is leading to a lot of things being unreal. I mean, social media was the start of the unreal society we're living in now, where
it
everybody
was a
just wants to,
mask.
Yes.
It was a mask.
Everything was a masquerade, showing people what
Yeah,
you want them to see, but not what but not the real you.
yeah. I can hide behind this phone and I can bully you. I can talk about you. I can get
Yep.
good laughs. I'm hiding behind a book. They
Facts.
call Facebook when really you need to be facing the book. And
Yep.
that's facing the book of God. You
Get
need to
them.
be facing it. It
Get
says
them.
love, and we people don't even know what love is. How you gonna love a doggone animated something on the phone? Where
I
is the
mean,
intimacy?
all I gotta say is,
I
whew,
don't want you to.
whew, my, my, telling you, telling you. I don't even know.
I know, right? Just leave it right there. But no, I understand what you're saying. Everything is so fictitious right now. We you can look somebody in the eye and tell them you love them, and you really don't even like them.
Facts. And I mean, I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was telling her, and ultimately it came down to dealing with her kids, and I was like, if the kids are not getting that love, they're gonna end up being loved. They're gonna end up falling into that love bombing trap that some individuals like to use. It takes so people will come up to them and be like, "Oh, I love you," when they don't. When they all they're doing is trying to get something from them, but they know that if they say they love them, that person is missing that love in their life. And all they're seeking is that to feel loved. That's how you end up having hoes getting pimped. That's how you end up having individuals joining gangs because they feel like they're missing that family, or they
Hmm.
feel as if these people get them. So whatever it is that someone is missing in life, somebody else can come through and just say that, or either do a little something to make you think that that's true.
And it's just as
And
fake as I don't know what.
yes, like for example, you remember with me at one point I had that title of polyamorous. I still believe in the word polyamorous, multiple loves. So poly, many, love. I love many. But the issue here is exactly what we were just talking about. People think that love is a lot of times a physical thing. I'm like, that's not love. People have right now, people think love is sex. They think that, oh, okay, you go and spread your legs and you and somebody, that's love. No. I'm like, it's weird because I don't be running around bumping and humping on everything. I'm like, I have friends that I love.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't be out here doing all that whole activities. I'm not with that 304 stuff. But with it,
Okay.
I still do love a lot of people. You called me before, you like, you a hippie. I'm like, how am I hippie? You like, you all love and peace. I'm like, I
You know
am.
what? You and your daggone sister, y'all come up with some crazy ass crap that don't nobody believe but y'all. I ain't
You
never called
called
you
me
no
a
hippie. That is,
Yeah,
I
you
ain't even in
did.
my vocabulary.
You called me a hippie.
I might have called you a hoe,
No, you called me a
but I ain't
hippie.
call you. Okay, well, I'll call you a hippie.
Damn, why would you call me a hoe? I don't even be hoeing. Damn.
Yeah, I know what I called you.
You
I know
called
my
me a
vocabulary.
hippie. You called me
Okay.
a
Well,
hippie.
you heard hippie. Hallelujah, you heard hippie.
So you think I'm a hoe? How am I? Oh, I ain't even gonna ask Anaya
This
because
is
I'm not.
not.
I ain't even gonna ask Anaya because
This
Anaya
is
gonna be like, yeah,
not
you
the
a hoe.
conversation.
Anywho,
This is
see,
not
look at
the
that, look at that.
conversation.
That stuff right there, you talking? That ain't real.
I love it. I love it.
That ain't real. I
I
told
love
you I'm gonna get you out of that funk you in.
Yeah, man. I tell you, you know what? I'm gonna take you offline. What put me in this funk? Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the article. I had somebody tell me to Google something today. Oh, it's deep, honey.
All right, well let's wait to the end of this because I
It's
ain't
a
trying.
news article, but I don't know the truth behind it. But I just want your opinion on it later, and I think it could be a topic for discussion. Ooh, what's
You,
wrong?
I was trying to do my face.
How you do it?
Hold on, let me do the Azaria. Yeah, that one
That's
right there.
it.
That she right there. That she. But nah, seriously, when it comes down to real and the things being real, individuals don't even. It's like they can't grasp what is fake, so therefore they just believe that things are real when it's not. You have so many people like what is it? I'm almost about to call him Modest Yahoo. That not as Yahoo individual. The individual from I think Israel, Jerusalem. I ain't even keeping up with all that stuff. But he had disappeared and people were talking about, oh, that's gotta be AI, the videos that is up of him because they're pointing out a lot of things that corresponds with AI. Like sometimes he ends up having six fingers, or even the last video he put out where he was in a coffee shop and he's saying I'm still alive and things like that. But he put his hand into his jacket and his jacket didn't like buckle like how clothes would, and the coffee that's in his cup didn't even move the whole time he's moving it around taking sips from it and everything. So they were like, I call cap, stop the cap, stop the cap. But it was interesting. And with this whole AI thing going on, I mean, a lot of people just believe what they see. And I mean, with older generations, no offense, I mean, with older generations, when they see something, they oftentimes end up believing it. And I mean,
I don't believe everything I see.
and that is
I believe
good.
I believe none I hear and half I see.
That is good. But I mean, with it, I'm not gonna lie. Majority of stuff I hear, I don't even believe it. I'm like, you tell me something, I'm like, I'm gonna watch your actions. I don't care what you say. It's what you do.
I
If
believe
if those
none I
if those
hear and half
if
I
those two
see.
if those two don't align, I'm like, look, you about as I ain't gonna say that on live. I love you, mom. I
Yeah.
respect. I'm
Thank
respecting your
you.
boundaries.
Thank
Because in all
you.
honesty, look at that. I had to put that down. All right. So, but
Proud of you.
it's interesting. Hey, I've been working on it. I mean, it's
You have to. You have
oh
to.
yeah, I'm always working on myself. Sometimes I let it slip out, and I'm just like waka 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 waka. But other than that,
I
I
wish
think I
I
do
could
pretty
sing you to
good.
Walker. Yeah. I wish I could sing you to Walker. That Walker helped, doesn't it?
It do. This thing's better than a
Yeah.
stress ball. Out man, you
I'm telling
if you
you.
send that thing to me, I'm gonna be at work every day. Somebody can walk around like,
No, you can't do it.
what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, nothing, nothing. There's a few people in my office who would catch on to what I'm doing. Somebody can walk around like,
I gotta bring this one online. I know we off key. I'm gonna bring it, but thank you for getting me out of my phone.
you're
I got this
welcome.
one that we got during the Christmas holidays, and it's
Hmm.
a chicken. It's a Christmas chicken.
Please tell me
You
it doesn't do the fuck
squeeze it. Oh my God, if you hear this thing, you die. And you just touch him and he's talking, it's like he's laughing or something. It's just hilarious.
That's
If you
what's
want a
up.
bad mood, it'll take you out. If you're in a good mood, it'll piss you off.
So it's a duality there. However you feel, you're gonna be opposite afterwards. Okay, got you.
That thing is, yeah, I'm gonna bring him on. I'm just gonna let you see the chicken. It's a
Uh,
rubber chicken. You remember the rubber chickens?
yeah.
And you just squeeze him. He just, ah!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
I'm gonna wait for that one. I'm gonna wait for that one. But
okay.
yes, reality. A lot of things that are going on right now. It doesn't feel real. Like when I say it doesn't feel real, it's like I don't want to believe that this is going on. Like, forgive me, but how are people this stupid? Like, I don't understand it. We're see, this is why I never imagined. This is why I don't see myself getting monetized for things that I'm about to say, because I'm very real with it. How do we have this idiot running us doing these things that is funding the individuals that you're in war with for them to get more ammunition, take all that money of the barrels and oils that they're going to sell to come and attack us, and then you're antagonizing them saying we've won and all this other stuff. Rar. So it bothers me. And then for other individuals,
Come here, let me pull you in. Come here.
no. I want to. Let me finish. Let me finish real quick. Let me get like two more sentences. Two more sentences before the CIA and FBI come knocking on my door. All right.
Knock if you want to.
Nuck if you buck. I'm ready for you. um.
I got a freedom of speech. Go ahead.
Exactly. They trying to take that away too. That's why they ain't teaching cursive
I can.
anymore.
I got to write to
Anyway,
bear arms, and I got to learn to deliver off from the lips. Go ahead. What happened?
and you're doing the thing that white people can't do.
Yeah, they can. There's a bow tie in them.
Oh, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Oh, we going to hell. Stop! And this episode, this is perfect time to talk about the sponsor, Botox. Oh, but nah, it amazes me at how all this stuff is happening, and the fact that individuals, like back in the day, we used to protest, we used to stand up for things, and now it's like everybody just stays silent. And for me, I'm like, this doesn't seem real. Why is it that
Um,
there's
mhm,
nothing going on? Everybody just continue.
it is.
It seems
It
like
is.
there's more people that just continue on with their day to day lives.
It's going on. You just don't hear about it. They've dubbed
Yeah.
down, the announcements of what people are doing,
Yes.
and they're locking up people, and so that kind of scares some people. They don't want to get locked up, but a warrior doesn't care. A warrior is still gonna fight.
Mm,
They're still gonna fight. So the warriors out there, you just got to find out where they are.
yeah.
I usually find out after they done something or whatever. But I'm okay with that because I know somebody's doing something. It doesn't take a lot. It just takes one or two people to stand up and say, "Oh no, time out,
Mm-hmm.
time out." And some people are doing it. Um, but in the midst of all of that, you need to make sure home is taken care of.
Yes.
Okay, not just for today, but for tomorrow. You need to make sure your children are straight.
Life
Okay, they know their
insurance.
history. Nah, I'm talking about, life insurance ain't gonna do you no good if you're alive.
Yeah, I know.
Life
I'm
insurance is only
prepared
good
to
for you
die
if
for
you're
what I
dead.
believe in.
Okay, all right, but they need to know how to make a living,
Yes.
have a trade, plant some veggies, and mama doing pretty good with that. They need to know how to survive. They may need even know how to make their own clothing. They need to know how to survive.
Yes.
Um, and that's what this article that I'm gonna send you. Our people may get back to the point where we become those barterers again.
I would love that.
And what they're trying to do to our people is, I believe it's actually going to bring us closer together because
So far, it is.
we are a talented, intelligent group of people.
Hmm.
I mean, heck, we created America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have.
the cooking of the food and the raising of the children and
Oh
all of
yeah.
this, we did that. So
Yep.
that is in us. That is in us. But we need to make sure that that goes forward to our children. Now, if you got somebody that says that has developed something and they say that they will not allow their children to use it or to eat it,
Hmm.
then guess what? We don't need to be using it or eating it either. Well, I'm talking about social media.
Yep.
I'm talking about some of the foods that they're bringing together.
The
And these
music.
foods, the music, I don't allow my children to listen to that. Well, you
Hmm.
know what? If you don't, then why am I?
That part there.
Why
Cardi
am
B
I?
stated she don't let her kids listen to the songs that she puts out. Nicki
Why?
Minaj decided to drop out of the music industry because of the fact that she couldn't put out music that she wanted to. They were pushing an agenda. I
It
mean,
happens a lot of times. Yeah.
yeah.
She
I'm
ain't the
like,
only one.
there's, yeah, oh, there isn't. I can't go down the list though. I don't know
Yeah,
everybody, but
but you know
I'm
what? They
like,
focusing on theirs.
what
They
is it? The
focusing on theirs.
Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup CEO. He said that that food is for poor people. He don't eat that. I mean,
And when you
like,
look what's in it, you shouldn't be eating it either.
exactly.
But
Something
but
more
that's
recent. The CEO of McDonald's taking that little bitty bite out of that sandwich, and
yeah,
then
that
going,
little
"This
bitty
is
bite.
this is definitely something that only McDonald's can do."
And then
Yeah.
here comes Burger King, do the same thing.
Oh, nah, Burger King took a big bite. Wendy's, he took a couple bites.
But the thing is, ain't none of well, anyway, I ain't gonna try to get nobody
It
sued.
ain't
Yeah,
real.
listen, and is it good for you? Is it
we
good
on
for you?
we on topic. We on topic.
Is it good for
Shit
you?
ain't real.
It's fake. You don't. That's a good point.
It ain't real. We
I
staying on
love
topic.
grapes. I love grapes. I love black grapes.
GMO.
I am not eating no seedless grapes.
Exactly.
If I find anything that's GMO, genetically modified, I am not doing it.
Was I just talking to you about this the other day? I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I think it was you. The seedless grapes.
Possibly because I've
Nah.
been talking about it all week,
Oh,
all
I know what I
last
was talking
week.
about. I was talking to Coach Lance and Coach Jay about it. We were in the car coming back from North Carolina. Yeah.
You went to Carolina. Okay, we're talking offline.
One of the fighters had a fight. We were like right across the
Nice,
border. I wasn't like deep in North Carolina. I was literally right 10 minutes from the sign that says "Welcome North Carolina." It was Indian Trail.
nice,
So
nice. Yeah, but yeah,
I
when
got
it comes to you,
kidnapped.
but you got to do your research on stuff like that.
Yeah.
You really do. You really do. And I mean, you think about it, and then see, this is what I'm saying. Take care of your own,
Hmm.
because now you think about your son. If your son is eating genetically modified food, what is it doing? What is that genetically modified stuff doing to his body?
And he ain't gonna
If
have no
you
kids either. You eating stuff with no seeds that ain't giving you the right nutrients or whatever? Okay, cool. Oh, so you mean tell me that the hormones that are in that's stopping the seeds from growing is also probably stopping your seeds, your
from
sperm from
growing.
growing. So they said that they wanted to. Oh yeah, it was me and you talking about this because I brought up the Bill Gates thing when he spoke about that in his TED talk many years
That was
ago.
you and I talking
So
about
yeah,
that. Yeah,
yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but you got to think like that. You got to think like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see something in the grocery store don't mean it's real.
Facts.
They got a way to tell how to look at meat and tell if it's real.
Oh
Yeah, that
yeah.
was you and I talking because I
Mm-hmm.
was telling you about
The
I
3D
saw where you get
printing.
yeah the 3D printing the watermelon. That's what got me. You put a
Uh,
watermelon in the water,
yeah.
and if it does not water does
That
not turn red. I think it doesn't turn
Yeah.
red.
If the
It,
water if the water turns red, it's fake. If the water doesn't turn red, it's real.
it's some along that line, but and I can
Cause
go back and look. But that's the
I
thing.
yeah, the fake watermelon's got the red dye in it.
And then what about the seeds? These seedless watermelons, same thing.
I didn't trust that for a long time. I was like, I've always known watermelons to have seeds, and the seeds in the watermelons actually had positive properties that helped our bodies when you ate the seed.
Yeah, right,
I was like,
right.
any fruits and vegetables that had seeds, they had extra nutrients that helped our bodies. That's why for a long time they would always try and push and be like, oh, seeds will and you eat the seeds, they'll grow in you, try and fear you into eating them. Crazy. And I was like, I ain't gonna
Um,
listen to you.
yeah,
I ate
but
the seeds.
we used to eat seeds out in the yard, sunflower
Yeah.
seeds and some other seeds. But
Hmm.
look,
Pumpkin seeds.
yeah, yeah.
Pumpkin seeds actually
But
is used as a dewormer.
and if you grow in organic food, you definitely need pumpkin seeds,
Hmm.
but you're gonna get some worms, because you
Hmm.
ain't using no pesticides on them.
Hmm.
But these are the things that we need to be looking into. This is what's going to sustain our life. Oh, I thought that was one of my babies.
You probably ain't even gonna be able to see it, but
Oh, I got that book.
so I'm
I
like,
have that
what the?
book.
I stay up on it. It's
I
funny.
have Dr. Seeley's
Oh, you
dictionary
got Dr.
too.
Sebi's? Yeah, I got a couple.
His
Oh, I
kidney
got a
center.
couple pages of it. I want to get the whole thing. I need that, but it's been so long.
I
It's
got
hard to
mine
find
off
the.
of Timo.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be a good spot because I'm like a lot of the places is watered down and stuff. I feel like they have
Hmm.
taken some things out or possibly added some stuff. So I was like, dang, I need to get like the real
Yeah,
organic or
yeah,
original one.
yeah, one close to first print, second print. But his children, I'm quite sure his children are paying attention to that. Roll up
Yeah.
on my dress.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm quite sure on that. But yeah, but you gotta stay focused on what's important right now. And
Mm,
for you, it's your children. Making sure your children are straight,
yes,
that they
ma'am.
have a future. That's what it's about. Orange man gonna do what orange man's gonna do.
Yeah. I'll make sure my
Um,
sperm soldiers are good.
yeah, yeah. And that's the most important thing right now. And me as a grandparent, what role do I play in that? I need to teach them their
Spoil
history.
them.
Yeah, I slack off of that just a little bit.
Thank you. I
Um,
appreciate it.
okay. So everything that I have accumulated
Nah,
into
go
the
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can send that over. They're gonna play with it for about a week and forget about it.
no, I know. Or we get
So I
lost somewhere
mean,
in the translation. Yeah.
hopefully not
But
that. I
but you
mean,
know what
it's coming
though?
from America, so it shouldn't get hit with tariffs. So we should be good.
No, that's not what I meant. But
I was throwing a joke out.
I know. So as a grandparent, I need to teach them their history. I need to teach them about, my mom, my grandma, my great grandma. Those are the three generations that I know.
Mhm.
Um, my great great grandma, which I heard about. I need to teach those things.
You remember when I asked you for photos?
I don't have them.
I know, and I realized that after I asked, and I'm still waiting for one for Grandpa. But that's what I'm.
Oh, it came across my phone the other day.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying. Not trying. I'm putting a book together of the family, so that way I can put names on that, so I can start teaching them. Because that's one thing that I'm not sure if you remember. I've been asking about, like, yo, who are my ancestors? Like, who are the people that came before me? Because I only know more of like the immediate family, those that I see that are around now, right now, and I'm like, I want. It seems like that has been lost. I don't see a whole bunch of photos of all of our family, and I'm like, I need to start that. I need to start
Yeah.
that. And the reason I thought about that is watching that movie Coco, where it's like,
Hmm.
okay, cool. as the generations go on and people start forgetting about those people, those ancestors started dying off in the afterlife because they weren't being thought about anymore. It was a crazy way to think about it, but that was something that just made me sad because I was like, dang, in real life, that's what ends up happening. Our family starts to die off because nobody remembers who they are.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Okay.
well, dang. So I'm gonna make a collage of photos of everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm in the Facebook group for our whole family reunion and everything. I want to start getting photos of everybody and then start actually connecting with people because, granted, we're gonna have some people in our family who ain't shit, but I still want to make sure that we have. They know who their cousins are. They know who's in the family. You know, I'm like, I'm going to bring that back. I'm gonna bring that back, and I know that's one thing that Mr. Marcus had talked about, and I like the idea of it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. It might not be us all getting together right away, but at least we'll have contact and know who is who by looking at the photos. So that's my goal right now. But we're reaching the end. So you know how I like to end it: gratitude and what you learn. And what you learn doesn't have to be what you learned today on this episode. It's the same way I close out every martial arts class that I teach. What did you learn today in general, not necessarily just right now on this platform?
I learned today that
People ain't shit.
I learned that a long time ago. I learned today that there is a large African American population here in San Antonio
Mm-hmm.
that are they're trying to wipe out. They're lying about stuff to prevent us from moving forward, from
Mm.
achieving our dreams and making a difference.
Mm.
And that's what I was kind of upset about. Yeah, I actually met a lady at the tea that I was at. She was talking about she was running for judge, and they actually took her off the ballot. So now she said, you know what? I'm still running. I just you could write me in. And she said I think she said got to get 35,000 votes. I'm gonna be one of those 35,000 votes. I'm gonna write her in.
Raw.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like things are subtly done. Um, I mean, it's all a part of people um angry at us, and I ain't did nothing to you. I'm not I shouldn't be your target, but it is what it is. Um, and I'll share more with you
Offline,
later
offline.
on that one. Yeah. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for how God has been putting me in places so that in all my getting, I'll get an understanding.
Mm.
Yeah. Creating ministries to be able to help people, to encourage, motivate people.
I am grateful for being forced to realize how I need to step in this world to accomplish the things that I need to accomplish, not only with myself, but in the lives of others.
Hmm.
And I learned that no matter how much people or even things try and hold us down, the only way that they can is if we give up.
More than a conqueror.
But y'all, this was another episode of Divine Time and talks that need to be had. Things that you probably didn't talk about in your family that you really need to have discussions about. Because if not, you either gonna get your head whipped to the side, you're gonna miss out on a lot in life, or either you're gonna end up in some type of predicament and wondering how you can get yourself out of it. But it's okay. You ain't gotta go through that stuff alone. We're here for you. So I am gonna be asking those questions to my madre of things that I probably should have learned growing up, or she is going to ask me questions because she's a little older. She don't understand so much of how the world works right now. I'm joking. I'm about to get virtually popped in the head. But we are here for you. So for individuals who feel that they don't have that safe space to have those conversations, come check in with us every live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to get you right. Have your questions in hand. The topic is always going to be about you. Relax your mind. It's divine time. Hey, beautiful souls. If you love deep conversations about life, love, and spiritual growth, help us reach more like minded people. Like, comment, and share to push these powerful episodes through the algorithm. Let's build a community that thrives on wisdom and connection. Find us everywhere. YouTube at Danli_Divine, Facebook and Kick at Divine Time Podcast, and also follow the blog, divinetime.blog. If you're looking for your soul tribe, join our Telegram group, Warriors of Love. Together we rise. Divine time is now.